Okay, everybody. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is your buddy Wade, the Squatch Man. It is about 8:30 in the morning. I am across the street from my house, getting ready to go in these woods. Across from my house because last night I went outside about 2 in the morning. I always do, and I heard so much communication from this side, and they were communicating from that side to each other, and I was right on the deck, which is right there. So I think and I believe it's October 6th, 2025. So let's go. Now the first thing I just noticed when I'm walking back in here, something new. And we're gonna try to get a little bit closer. I mean, it is very evident that is a nest. It is a big nest. I'm not going to get too close to it, but look at that. All that cover and all that. And it goes way over there. And it goes way over there. So I might get a little close, but that is all new. They look like stuff. And this is some cool stuff here. You know, we're getting ready to go back. I mean, look at that. It is piled up. I'm not going to say too much. But look at that. It is absolutely gigantic. Stuff all piled up. Sticks laid in there, leaves. You know what? I'm going to get a little close. Not too close, but you can see in there. You can see in there. Right in there. There's openings. They can look out. That is gigantic. I believe that's a nest across my street. Absolutely colossal. So I'm backing up. I'm not staying here too long. But I want to just look around a little bit. Look over here before we start our adventure. Look at that upside down tree been laid up in there. I'll get a better look at it in a minute. Then you got a leaner right there. And just wanted to look back in here a little bit before we get started. This is part one. All right. Yeah, you can see sticks all moved up in there. I mean, look at that. Don't ain't watching. No. Absolutely amazing. We'll work our way over there in a minute. I want you to get a look at that tree. It's upside down, right there. Upside down. Look at that. Laid up in there, upside down. And just look at it. If you were an artist, you can learn how to paint colors and stuff like that from that. That's what I like to do. That's why I like looking in the woods. I'm an artist and I like looking how to paint stuff with colors. Then you got that there. Then you got that big old part right there. So, laid up in there. Then you got that big collaboration right there, which I believe is a nest. All right, we're gonna walk down the road a little bit. This area over here is so absolutely amazing. I've been in here before. Always changes going around, so we're gonna walk down. This is my street. There's my road. The woods behind is squatchy. That's squatch land back in there. But we're gonna go over here and see if we can get in here, make a couple videos. I hope y'all like that adventure down at that place I've never been before. That was a 3-part adventure. I don't even know what it was called. Somebody told me, a family told me that they saw something watching them. So I had to go in there. So let me try to hurry. I know where there's an entrance, but they got stick structures back in here. We're gonna go in here. We're gonna go ahead and go up in here. I think I can't get in there. Then we'll work our way over. I gotta find a way up in here. Right now I can't get in here. It's too hard. Here we go. I think we can do it down here. Then we'll work our way up. Sorry about the fingers. Daggone it. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. I gotta grab something. There we go. There we go. Ooh. All right, here we go. Look at all that laid up in there. This place back in here, this is across the street from my house, and there is so much evidence of the big people. Broken trees, stick structures, all kinds of stuff. This is part one of what we're gonna do. They make stick structures back here and then they change them. But look at that right there. Goes up there like that. Everywhere, something has been changed. They do a lot of rearranging back in here. I've got to move a stick so I can get through here. Okay. All right, here we go. Yep, there you go, y'all. A lot of movement. A lot of stuff has been moved, rearranged. Looks like some indentations right there. I don't know. Let's go back here and find out what's going on. Stick structure stuff. Yeah, here's a big old stick structure over here. All up in there. I can't really get in there too easy, so. In fact, I'm surrounded by stuff. It's hard to motivate around here and maneuver. So. All right. I guess they were having a little conversation last night. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, the boys and girls, we're going to go to part 2 over across my street from my house. Keep on squashing. Keep on rocking in the free world. Look at that. All right, I'll talk to you on the next one. We are out.